Good morning, children. Peace be with you. Going to start today by lighting a candle because we haven't done that for a long time and I always like to do that part of worship. So we'll start with that. There we go. Now I've got an Ascension Day Craft to show you this week. I hope you enjoy watching the video and can have a go at home. Ideally, the best thing to use to make this craft is a party cup, paper party cup. I haven't got any of those at home, so I've had to improvise. I'll show you how. So I've made my pretend cup out of the cereal packet. You need a bit of ribbon or wool or string, scissors, sellotape which I've got over there, something to write with, pencil to draw with, a yellow or a very light orange colour felt tip or crayon. You might need some blue paint or some blue paper to cover your cup with if it's not blue. I intended to paint mine blue and cut that out, but it's taking a very long time to dry, children. I've run out of time now, so you're going to have to pretend that I've painted my cereal box blue, which I have, it's just not dry enough for me to use yet. So if you do have to paint yours blue, you need to wait for it to dry before you can do the rest of it. And as you're using scissors and sellotape, just check with somebody at home, an adult, that it's okay for you to use them. And if you're younger, then maybe you might need some help using them, I don't know. So let's get started. So we're remembering this week Jesus. I need to make sure you can see what we're doing. Let's move this a little bit. That should be okay. I think that will be okay. We're remembering the time when Jesus ascended into heaven, and this Sunday is called Ascension Sunday. So I've got a little bit of craft for you to do today. The first thing you need is, like I said, a paper party cup, preferably blue. If it's not blue, cover it in blue paper or paint it blue, because it's representing the sky. So we're pretending that that is all blue, like this one here that's still drying. You want it to be roughly the length of an A4 piece of paper and about 10 centimetres high. It can be a bit bigger or a bit smaller, it's totally up to you. And then we're making it as if it were a cup shape, into a cylinder, really is fine. Into a cylinder. So to do that, I've got some sellotape here. Now we want the blue side to show, not the Choco Hoops side to show. They're Daniel's favourites. I quite like them too, but tend to have something a bit healthier. So first of all, if you stick a bit on the inside to keep it in the right shape. You might need somebody to help you hold this. It's easier if you've got somebody to hold it. I don't know if you can see me doing that. So stick a bit of sellotape on the inside to keep the shape. And then that's doing that. So you then need to, on the top and around the edge there. The less you can see the sellotape, the better, but it'll be at the back, so it doesn't really matter. And if you've got a stapler, that would be even better, but make sure that the bits that you scratch will be on the inside. So that's the cylinder now, the shape of the party cup. Now we need to make something to go across the top. So a leftover piece of my cereal box. I'm doing it about 2 centimetres wide. And it's going to go across the top there. So just fold one edge in, some more sellotape. I'll cut a few pieces while I'm at it. Before we stick, find where the middle is and cut just a small slit like so, and cut then another small slit that way, rotate it 180 and cut another one that way, so you end up with a cross shape snipped into the middle of this tab. Then get a piece of sellotape, stick it across like that and put it on one side, and then the same on the other side. Just see where, yeah, there. Stick that down. Like that. Now just use a pencil to push those down. You're going to put some ribbon through there in a minute, so you can get your ribbon through there shortly. So remember, we're pretending that that's blue because it's the sky. So to make it even more sky-like, we're going to draw some clouds to stick on it. Another variation which you could do is you could use cotton wool to stick on as clouds. However, I don't have any cotton wool in the house either, so I'm going to draw some clouds and stick them on. So just think of a nice fluffy cloud shape. Yeah. And cut around that, and then use your glue to stick them on, or cotton wool if you have cotton wool. So as many clouds as you like, but the Bible does tell us that Jesus went up into the clouds, so I would say at least 2 or 3. Put them at different levels. Let's have another one down here, and you can do them all the way around. So we've got the blue sky, we've got the clouds. Now we need Jesus and we need heaven. So first of all, more paper in the right place. Yep, drawing Jesus. So what you've got to remember is Jesus is going to go inside the cup. So when you're drawing him, don't draw his arms too outstretched, otherwise he won't fit into the cup. If you were making this with a real party cup, all you would have to do is poke a hole in the top. That's really simple. We've had to improvise. So let's draw Jesus then. Now, like I said, his arms would be outstretched. So and he probably would be wearing robes. Whenever we see pictures of this, artists always draw him wearing robes with his arms outstretched like this, going up to heaven. So that's one side. Make sure we give him enough fingers. So his arms are outstretched, looking a bit like an angel really. That's the kind of look you're going for. We assume he would have been wearing long sort of roby things. His feet. And then Jesus, where he was from, he would have had long hair. He would have had dark skin. I think he's a nice person, so he definitely would have been smiling. And he most likely would have had a beard, so I'm going to give him a beard. Now, you can colour Jesus in. I'm being quick, so I'm just drawing the outline. Give him some eyes. So yeah, he would have had long hair, dark skin, beard, definitely. And just make his robes look a bit like they're floating as he goes up. So we've got Jesus there. Cut around him and stick him onto a piece of card. So I'm going to use some leftover cereal packet again and cut around Jesus nicely. There we are. Oh, I should have given him a halo because he's a saint. Jesus is always pictured with a halo. So let's just quickly put a bit of a halo on there. There we go. And you colour that in yellow or gold to show that he's a saint. Sometimes they go big over the top of the head. Cereal packet. Oh, goodness me. Here we are. We'll switch to the one that I practice with. So there's my practice Jesus. That's a bit better than that one. And I've already stuck it onto card. Okay. Then we need heaven. So I found it easier to write first and draw the clouds second. And for heaven, we're going to, I just need to do this so you can see it. I need to check them in the right position. Yep, that'll be okay. It's tricky because sometimes my hand gets in the way. So we're going to put on the heaven, just a quote from the Bible, Matthew chapter 28, verse 20. And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. So that's what Jesus said before he went up. Oh, can't do it like this. I'm going to have to do it like that, children. Sorry. Surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. And that's Matthew 28 verse 20. Now you can draw your cloud around what you've written. It's easier to draw the write the writing first and then draw the cloud second. And then you need the sunshine coming from behind the cloud. So there's the sun. And we'll have some nice rays coming over. So I faded that one. I'm going to switch to the one that I did earlier because then you don't have to watch me cutting out, which is time consuming. But carefully cut around that. Oh, before you do, or after, then you colour in a nice bright yellow or light orange colour. Colour in the sun that's poking out from behind the cloud. Do the rays of sun. And so on. I won't finish it all off, I'll try and be quick. Now this is the bit where I need a piece of card, and I haven't got any left. Oh yes, I have. Cardboard, not ideal. The card of the cereal packet would be better, but I've run out because of the not drying paint quick enough. Right, so then you stick the heavenly cloud with the quote from Matthew onto a piece of cardboard like so. Cut that out. It would look much better if I'd have used the cereal packet card. This card is thick and it's going ridgely. Never mind. You can do a neater job, children. So, now we've got heaven, we've got Jesus, and we need to be able to link the two with a piece of ribbon going through the top of your cup. I'll show you what to do. So, on the back of Jesus, 2 pieces of sellotape. Firstly, one following that way, one lengthways. Then rotate, put the other bit going the other way 90 degrees to that. Okay, now you want your ribbon to be about 30 centimetres long, something similar to that. You need a little bit extra to attach to the card. So, like I said, we need to put this through, and the easiest way to do it is with a pencil or a pen. Push that through, that ribbon through. So you should have Jesus on the ribbon there. And then once you've done that, you attach the other end of the ribbon, making sure, yep, it's all lined up nicely, to the heavenly cloud with the quote from Matthew on. And again, just stick one piece going one way and one piece going the other way to help it stay on. So what you should have now is a blue cup with some nice clouds on that you can then show Jesus ascending into heaven. So there's the Bible quote. There's the Bible quote. And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. And when you pull that, Jesus ascends into the heavenly clouds. And you can act that out to your family. Look. So pull him out again. Where have you gone, Jesus? There you are. So here's Jesus on earth, and then we slowly but surely ascend him into the heavenly clouds. Fantastic. I hope you have fun doing that, children. I did. A bit of improvisation because I didn't have a party cup, but it was good doing that. Problem solving skills. So, Have a great day. We'll learn more about Jesus on Thursday in the Bible story session. I hope you have fun making this if you try. Take care. Bye.